Here's a third example. In Acts chapter 13, verse 47, we have the quotation from Isaiah chapter 49, verse 6, where it says that I have made you a light for the Gentiles. I, Yahweh, have made you, second person singular, a light for the Gentiles. Well, who is actually quoting this and using it to refer to himself? It's actually two persons. We actually have Paul and Barnabas who actually quote this, and they say that actually it's being used to refer to themselves. But in Isaiah chapter 49, verse 6, this is a reference to God's servant, whom we know from Isaiah chapter 53 that this is the suffering servant, Isaiah's suffering servant. I don't think that Paul and Barnabas are the suffering servant from Isaiah. But there you can see three examples, and we can look at many others, where the New Testament authors are quite clearly taking an Old Testament passage and using it for a different purpose with completely different reference. So we shouldn't automatically assume, just as a basic rule of thumb, that when the New Testament authors are quoting the Old Testament, that the original referent is intended. We shouldn't automatically assume that. It's possible. It happens very often, but it doesn't happen every single time. An argument has to be made. You cannot assume that the New Testament authors intended to portray Jesus as Yahweh himself with the citation of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3. You have to make a clear, consistent, and persuasive argument. And the argument in favor of identifying Jesus as Yahweh himself in this quotation of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3, as I'm going to demonstrate, is riddled with inconsistencies and holes